President Muhammadu Buhari will on Tuesday depart Abuja for Nairobi, where he is billed to participate in the commemoration of the 50th anniversary of the United Nations Environmental Programme UNEP, scheduled for 3rd to 4th March 2022 in Nairobi, Kenya. He will thereafter proceed to London for routine medical checks that will last for a maximum of 2 weeks. Buhari's trip comes after an invitation extended to him by his Kenyan counterpart, Uhuru Kenyatta, to attend a special session themed Strengthening UNEP for the Implementation of the Environmental Dimension of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, disclosed this in a statement he signed on Tuesday, titled, President Buhari attends special session on UNEP at 50 in Kenya. While there, the president is expected to deliver the national statement of the country and participate in high-level dialogue sessions on the environment. He will be accompanied by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Jeffrey Onyama, Minister of State for the Environment, Sharon Ike-Azo, National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Monguna, retired, Director General, National Intelligence Agency, Ahmed Abubakar, and the Chief Executive Officer of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa. The Nigerian Governors Forum NGF and other stakeholders in the nation's power sector on Monday rejected the continued federal government's sole control of electricity matters in the country. The governors in a statement were reacting to Electricity Bill 2022, which was considered by the Senate Committee on Power at a public hearing held at the National Assembly. The state chief executives, through their chairman, Dr. Kayode Fayemi of Ekiti State, said the proposed legislation was unconstitutional in view of the federal status of Nigeria. The governors, in their objection to the bill, said it would be unconstitutional and an unjustifiable act of overreach for the Senate to consider and pass a bill that continued to treat the Federation as one single electricity jurisdiction or sector. Fayemi said, and I quote, "While a single electric power sector reform act may have been useful as a catalyst for the sector in the early years of the Fourth Republic, the states have all come of age, literally and metaphorically, and the arrangements must change in a way that accepts and respects the maturity of the states in electricity matters." End of quote. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has officially opened the political space for the 2023 general election after publishing the notice of election in compliance with extant provisions of the law. The notice, which was published on Monday in each of the state federation and the Federal Capital Territory, contained the dates for the elections and the places where the nomination papers would be delivered. Reacting to the notice, the Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, asked INEC and the political parties to ensure compliance with the new Electoral Act by playing the game according to the rules. In the same vein, a pro-democracy group, Action Aid, said the recent signing of the Electoral Act into law by President Muhammadu Buhari would create the enabling space for participation of women and youths in politics. According to the notice of election, the date for the Presidential and National Assembly elections is Saturday, February 25th, 2023, while the governorship and state houses of assembly elections will hold on Saturday, March 11, 2023. The Commission advised political parties to note that the place for delivery of nomination papers for the elective offices would be the INEC headquarters in Maitama, Abuja, via the online portal established for the purpose. The newly signed amended Electoral Act by President Muhammadu Buhari has continued to generate reactions among residents in Lagos State. Igboje Korea reports that the residents, while commending the president for signing the amended Electoral Act, advised the National Assembly to stand down the request of the president for further amendment.
After that, we'll be taking the national anthem, please. Thank you, Your Excellency.
That was the appendage of a long-awaited signature of President Muhammadu Buhari on the Electoral Act. Reacting, these respondents said the amendment will not only improve the electoral process, but will bring more of transparency to it.
Since the past 6-7 years, the president has been there. This 6 times they've been taking the electoral bill to him. for first time, second time, third time, 6 times until you sign now.
The bill is a welcome development, so I'm happy, and I must commend Mr. President for signing that bill, despite they said it's better late than never, especially on the electoral transmission.
The respondents were commending the National Assembly for some of the amendments, such as providing funds for the electoral body a year before, extension of campaign periods, amongst others, advised the National Assembly not to go ahead with further amendments until the recent amendment is put to a test by INEC.
So we don't want Mr. President to be sticking of another amendment for now. Let him just hold his peace. When we apply this electoral law and we now start seeing challenges, then we can now be thinking of, let us look at this, let us look at that. But for now, let us use it as it is.
If all of us are neutral people from different background, then we can slug it out. So I think that bill, that one, send it to National Assembly for them to rework. I urge the National Assembly to just forget about it and let it lie.
President Muhammadu Buhari signed the Electoral Act after several refusal and rejection of the bill and has asked for further amendment of some other sections. iBrandTV reporting for iBrandTV News.
The leadership of Zone D of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, have decried what are termed the lingering impasse between university lecturers and the federal government. They say the inability of both parties to reach a reasonable compromise over the years has had a negative impact on their lives as well as prolonged their academic calendar. The students made a call in Ibadan when they staged a peaceful protest to drive home their demands. The aggrieved youth led by its Southwest coordinator, Stephen Tegbe. The students promised not to back down until the central government and the Academic Staff Union of Universities meet minds and chart a new way forward for our nation's educational system.
We as a leadership of this zone, Southwest Zone D, we are saying today the compromise of NANS at the Congress in Sokoto states that on the 28th of February 2022, we are going on a national protest towards the lingering issue of ASU strike, ASU versus federal government. We are going to be at the receiving hands as a student. Now, 4 years courses is now metamorphosing into 5, 6, 7 years courses. Yes. ASU has always been going on strike. Yes. We think there should be a more decisive approach to the way ASU are going to channel their demands, in which it is not going to affect our students.
Nigerian students, we are saying no to this ASU strike. If we are to go back to 1999, ASU have been strike since almost 6 years now, yes. And it is costing us our future. It is delaying us our future. Yes. We are saying we are future and we are the leaders of tomorrow. Yes.
The Kaduna State government has advised residents to be vigilant over the fear of possible terrorist attacks using improvised explosive devices, IEDs. The Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Mr. Samuel Arunwa, gave the advice in a statement issued in Kaduna on Monday. The fear was heightened by Sunday night's detonation of a suspected IED in Kabala West area of Kaduna. He further stated that security agencies were working hard to avert such a sinister plan in any part of the state. He charged quarry operators to enhance security at their sites and ensure that explosive materials are not readily accessible to be carted away for criminal purposes. He gave the assurance that security agencies would sustain close monitoring of the situation. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, in collaboration with Patrick Lingo Pharmaceuticals Limited, have sensitized youths in Imo State on the dangers of drug and substance abuse. Speaking during the program at Kokwa Town, Idiato North Council area of Imo State on Monday, the NDLEA commander in the state, Ruben Ape, described drug abuse as an evil wind that blows no one any good.